Hey everybody, welcome back to Valentine TV. This is take two. Take two, because the first one messed up. Had to start over. But this reaction is coming from Tisa Tales outside of the trial of Diddy. And for the ones that say, keep saying, always putting in the comments or something that I took that, I'm taking other people's stuff. No, this is a reaction channel, okay? So look up the word reaction before you type something over here, okay? Thank you so much. But this reaction coming from Tisa Tales outside Diddy's courthouse, and y'all, Cassie's mama lit in, okay? And made Diddy look what Diddy is. The Heartless man. I'm gonna let y'all just see it. I'm gonna let y'all just hear it and see it. And I might, okay, I'm not gonna skip up. Okay, we're just gonna go ahead since I had to start over. Okay, here we go.
Outside the live courthouse. Welcome to your daily multiple live from the courthouse update. We got to talk. Diddy got destroyed in court, but he also got destroyed on court. Like, Diddy is sick. Do y'all know that Diddy extorted Cassie's mom? And for everybody trying to act like Cassie came from some bum family, they didn't care about her, they got that money up and paid that man off. Listen, it was so bad, the fence was speechless. They didn't even want to cross-examine. Do you know that as much as Cassie laid hands on Diddy when her mama was in town, she went into mama bear mode and literally went to war with Diddy in front of Cassie's apartment while his security was literally guarding him. And baby, it was a mess. There was so many things that were actually turned out. There was also that whole thing with Suge Knight. The criminal enterprise was coming into play. Mark Agnifilo was talking to Diddy's assistant, literally acting like Diddy's assistant was trying to be in it when they ran up on, oh God, my lips are dry. When they ran up on Suge Knight and said they had 3 guns, and Mark Agnifilo tried to act like he just wanted to be in with the in crowd. Y'all, let's get into this because you cannot make this up. Crystal Jackson, thank you so much for joining. You guys, I need to paint the picture for you so you realize just how atrocious this is. Diddy had just brutally beat up Cassie. Now, as much as people want to turn Cassie into the harlot of the East, West, North, and South, Cassie had broken up with Diddy. Cassie, according to the personal assistant, Diddy was cheating on her the whole time, had harems. Well, they said when Cassie wasn't around, Diddy was never alone. He never slept alone. So for all those people trying to shame Cassie, Diddy was the hoe. Diddy was everything, right? But forget about that. We can drag Diddy later. Let's get to the juice, right? About Mama Bear Ventura. Bordeaux Fornow. Thank you, Bordeaux Fornow. Thank you so much for joining the Title Tells membership. And also, Crystal, thank y'all so much, right?
Okay, right now I'm gonna stop it. This way she'll be able to tell you the whole story of what Diddy did to Cassie's mom. Okay, I had to stop it. Y'all know this is a reaction video. And I also forgot, as you come in, please hit, if you haven't subscribed to Valentine TV, please subscribe, hit the like button, hit the notification button. I don't never say that, do I? Hit it all, okay? And if you like to donate to my channel, it's right up on the screen, okay? So let's get back to it.
Now, here's the whole point, okay? Let me set this scene up for you before I get to the juice. So, Cassie literally had just been brutally beat because she was trying to move on with her life and get away from a man that didn't see her as anything but a Smex worker that he could slap around anytime he wanted, okay? So then what happened, okay? She was brutally beaten. How do we know? Because on Christmas Eve, Cassie's mom was smart. She took pictures of Cassie's legs, her back, her lower buttocks, all this stuff. She was bruised up. On the way too, because she said she only saw Cassie about 3 or 4 times a year. She barely saw Sean, okay? That's what she calls him, Sean. On the way there, Lloyd J. Diggs, thank you so much for the super chat. Thanks for financing me, you guys. Right? What's up, G-Way? Okay, let me stop and be serious, okay? So anyway, so we got that. Now, Cassie's coming home bruised. Her mom doesn't know she's bruised because her mom did not know that Cassie was a victim of abuse. Cassie had been hiding this the whole time. Okay. However, on the plane, her mom and Capricorn Car received a very disturbing email. The email was titled Threats. Cassie said, Linda Alois, thank you so much for the super chat. Y'all buying me lunch and dinner. Thank you. Shut up for y'all saying Tisa need to miss a meal. Shut up. So listen, so she received a very disturbing email. It was sent to Capricorn Clark and to her. This is Cassie's mom. It was entitled Threats, right? It was entitled Threats. So the email, the mom read the email in court. It said Sean Puff Combs has promised to release 2 SMEX videos of me. One he will release on Christmas Day. The other one he will release soon after to publicly humiliate me to the world. The email also went on. Imagine it is literally almost Christmas Eve. You're like, oh, why would my daughter email me? And you click on Cassie's email and you are reading this, okay? Then it went on to say, she also, what did it say? He also has threatened to hurt me and hey, what's going on?
Uh-oh.
I'm like,
Let's
hey.
see.
I was like, listen. I was like, I was fine.
Hey, ma'am. Hey, ma'am.
Yeah. What's your name, Mama? The Spot Girl? Okay, we got the Spot Girl. Say hi. Okay, everybody's screaming for me to get back to work. It's nice meeting you. I love your scarf, Mama. So beautiful. Okay, so, right? So she said he has also promised to hurt me and I don't know what his name was, Scott, whatever Kid Cudi's real name is. We're just going to call him Kid Cudi. He's also threatened to hurt me and Kid Cudi. He has said that he is going to take both of us out. And it's not going to be by his own hands. He is going to do it. He is going to do it while he is out of the country. So it cannot be contacted to you. Cassie took Diddy's promises to release her Smex tapes, right? And to hurt her so seriously that she told her mom and Diddy's assistant Capricorn Clark that she felt that she was in danger and told them why. Could you imagine the fear you lived in, that you had to tell your mom that you've been, the whole freak off thing, and also that you're being abused? Exactly. That's where Cassie was. Danielle Walini, what's up, mama? Said, thank you, Tisa. Looking gorgeous as usual. Great updates. Thank you, Danielle. Also, Honeybee Therapy, thank you so much for the super chat. And Moni, thank you for the super chat. Okay, the judge.
All right, I had to stop. It was time. Y'all imagine getting something like that from your child right just before Christmas Eve. Somebody then beat her and they was threatening America and she was across the country from you. Okay? Man, this is...
I'm just going to call us in soon. I'm not leaving yet, but let me get this out. I know y'all like, Tisa, we've been waiting for y'all to get it out, but I keep getting interrupted. Okay, so that's what her mom had. It was the first time she even heard that Cassie wasn't being treated right. And you hear that this mofo, okay? So that's what's going on. Cassie arrives. Sherelle Williams, thank you so much for the super chat. Cassie arrives to the house. The mom is like, Cassandra, takes her into the arms, sit down, tell me what's going on. Cassie, there's pictures of Cassie. They're actually so sad. Cassie looks so like, if you guys are in the trial, you would know how crazy everything looks. Cassie looks so like dejected. She looks like a victim of trafficking. She's sitting there. She looks so young, so frail, bruises all up and down her body, and her face. It's the humiliation of what's going on with her body, but also the fact that her mom is taking the pictures. It's really sad. It looks like a sex trafficking victim, right? Sorry, but those pictures are like, they're a lot. So anyway, Cassie, sorry guys. These pictures, you have to see them. They are just like so. So anyway, so the mom takes the pictures, okay? And that's going on. And then she receives an email from Diddy. The mom receives an email from Diddy. Hold on, let me get myself together. Let me make a joke. What's up, G-Way? But Cassie's face in those pictures, I just was there like, you're already beaten, you're already broken, you look so young, so fragile, so bruised up. And your mom, you've just had to tell your mom because you fear for your life that one, you're going to be, those tapes are going to be leaked to humiliate you to the world because you dare try to leave your abuser. And your mom has all these questions, finding out for the first time that you were abused. Anyway, I won't cry. Ooh, push through this. Okay. So Cassie came home. She sent her mom the email to Capricorn Clark. I'm 100% certain at this point Capricorn is going to be testifying. Oh, also, if you guys don't know, we did let me talk something to make me laugh. We did an amazing live last night. They exposed who all of these sex workers were and everything. We did a hot or not, smash or pass Diddy sex worker edition. It was actually really fun. You guys go check out her and Kid Cudi, and he will be out.
Okay, I had to stop it. Y'all know that. But yeah, this is where the extortion came in. I don't know if you seen it yet, Fat Boo, but I assume you have. Everybody probably done seen it. I'm behind today, y'all. I am behind today.
Out of the country. Oh, Tyrone, what's up, Esquire? Blackburn said, hey, Tisa, I wish I was there today. Lord knows that the assistant's testimony had me on the floor. He's given plenty of lip service. I was in tears reading Cassie's mother's testimony. Thank you, Mr. Blackburn, Esquire. It truly was heartbreaking to be in this thing. Okay, so they asked her, this is the prosecution. They're like, how did you feel? Cassie's mom said, I felt sick. Right? She said she was shocked at the S-tape accusations. She said she felt sick. She said she didn't know who Kid Cudi was, but her focus was on Cassie.
I know.
She said, now get this. Daniel Walani said, oh, you have such a good heart. Bless you. And the Tonga Warrior, thank you so much for the super chat. And thank you, Danielle. I'm just a big crybaby, but it's hard. So get this. Then, Kat, and this is the part that makes me sick. Hill with Nona Black TV said, sending love for you, Tisa. Oh, thank you. May God cover my spirit. May God cover my spirit and keep me protected. Okay, and Warrior of the People. Also, Man and True, thank you so much. You said stay safe, dear. And Stacey said you're the only one I said super chats to. I was wondering if the jury had the same internal reaction as you. Let me tell you about the juries before we jump to Cassie's phone part. Because it's actually really interesting. Most of the jury was heartbroken the way I was. Even the men were like, when they heard. However, there is one, and this is my opinion, there's one woman on the second row. I think she looks like she's in her, I don't know, like I think she's Black or Afro-Latino. So, you know, you can never tell. She could be mid-30s to 60. You know what I'm saying? She could be mid-30s to 60. I don't know how old she is, but she is not a fan. I did a live with Mel. He also covers this in the line. And Mel said that he saw that jury when Dawn was testifying look over and say she's lying to the juror next to her. I think that she is going to be a hard nut to crack.
I wonder if with her saying that to another juror, like why they supposed to be listening to whoever, if they can get her like thrown off and put an alternate up in there. I wonder if somebody tell the judge. I just wonder. I would tell it.
Okay, so get this, right? She said she felt sick. However, it all came crashing down when Diddy's trifling butt sent a demand email to Cassie's family. Okay? Diddy tried to extort Cassie's mom and said, I'm going to need $20K to recruit the money he spent on her. Diddy, you just sent this woman's daughter home to her, black, blue, broken. And at that time, Capricorn Clark was Diddy's assistant. So Diddy knows that Cassie sent that email to her mom saying, yo, he's going to extort us, blah, 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 blah. And he's going to hurt me. He said he's going to hurt me when he's out of town. Diddy knew Cassie's mom, the jig was up, and she knew everything he was up to. Okay? Diddy was having freak-offs. And you know what? Another person made a good point. Dante made a good point this morning when I was talking to him. Everybody acts like Diddy was being so generous to Cassie. Bad Boy had signed Cassie. Diddy was using the money he should have been using for Cassie's studio time and sessions and all the stuff what you get when you sign on as an artist to have freak-offs and wine and dine her. Again, Diddy, that's my take on it, right? So anyway, Diddy had the nerve to email Cassie's mom and tell her that he's going to need to recruit the $20K he spent on her daughter.
Dang.
You just sent this girl home black and blue. She is having freckles with you. You are acting like she is your personal prostitute. And you demand $20K? Baby. Anyway, Cassie's mom, she was like, how do you know it was a demand? He's like, he sent me an email. He said, can you imagine the evil of this man sending somebody's mom this? I felt like throwing up in my mind. And I literally said, you know what? Everybody that protects Diddy, everybody, baby, God is watching. Anyway, so what did Cassie's mom and her dad do? They did what any loving family would, right? They took out a home equity loan to get the cash up, and they transferred that money to checking. Again, Diddy, in my mind, extorted Cassie's mom. Cassie said he's going to release embarrassing tapes. Diddy knows that Cassie's mom has that email. Diddy then tells Cassie's family, well, you're going to have to send me $20K because I'm going to need my money back. That is extortion. Extortion. And the reason they did it and didn't say you can kiss my butt, what you mean $20K after you've been treating my kid like a rag doll? What happened? Why they did actually do that is because they feared that Cassie, sorry guys, they feared that Cassie would 100%, something would happen to her. And that's what they feared. And I don't think that they were wrong. Gay Kennedy, thank you so much for the super chat. Okay, so what else happened, right? So they paid the money. It's not over. They paid the money. They transferred it to Diddy's checking account. Diddy.
I'm sorry, y'all, but I thought I think she meant Denot. She spoke to Denot this morning, so I just thought I'd clear that one up. She said Dante, but his name Denot.
Even put his banking information there for them to have. He was dead serious about getting this money. Monique Omeo said, thank you. You're a warrior light. Thank you for exposing the truth. They sent Diddy his MF and money, right? They said that they transferred to his checking. He was dead serious about it. Do you understand the balls? And for everybody saying, oh, Cassie was just using Diddy. Cassie was on the come up. Cassie was just saying, you got your money back, mofo. You charged her for everything. Dennis Counts, thank you so much for the super chat, right? Okay, Cassie's mom was like, Diddy was angry. He spent money, and that she was seeing other men. Diddy felt complete control over Cassie, right? Diddy sent his payment info. She paid him the money, right? Sent it from their checking account to Diddy's bad boy checking account. That's right. Also, this goes into the RICO, okay? Yeah. That's what Diddy get. Literally being an a-hole. You intermingled with that extortion attempt. And again, this is legally. With that extortion attempt, Molly Wapa, thank you so much.
Because it went into the bad boy account. So y'all please hit that subscribe button if you haven't and like the video, please. Thank you. Okay. Here we go, y'all.
Much. With that extortion attempt, you intermingled with that extortion. Bad Boys funds with what was going on with Cassie. Cassie should have got $50 million. She got a $60 million. I hope she take every penny from Diddy. Anyway, right? They sent the money. The wire instructions came over email. Diddy was dead serious about getting his money back. But what everybody got to say, remember all these people over the weekend that was calling Cassie the biggest ho in the world, calling Alex Fine a simp when he is the only man that ever stood up for Cassie, right? He is the only man that stood by Cassie's side and didn't let Diddy sway him no matter how many times Diddy threatened him. What's up now? We now know that Diddy was a sex addict. Oh my God. We all know that I'm trying not to kill nature's creatures, but when I saw a little spider crawling on me, I had to blow it off. Anyway, but I'm trying not to kill any of God's creatures. Yeah. Anyway, Stephanie Fernandez, thank you so much for the super chat. D Nice said, will Philip Pines testify? He also proves the RICO charges. He actually might, but we got to wait and see. Hibiscus Rose said, love you, Tisa. Great work. Thank y'all. Hold on really quick. Mimi Cool, thank you so much. And also Kay and the kids. Yes, Kay and the kids all day long. Thank you so much for the super chat. And Christine S said, Tisa, you're human, baby. I'll cry with you. No woman should ever have to endure abuse. But you know what is deeper than that? It's not just about Cassie enduring abuse, that's bad enough. It's about the way even now the public is abusing her. Even now they're abusing the family. Even now they're listening to the lies that, in my opinion, this demon Diddy is passing. And it just makes me sad for the world that people just actually can't see right is right and wrong is wrong. Crystal Jackson, thank you so much for the super chat. So anyway, right? Now here's the gag. They mobilized, they sent the money. Diddy actually did that, in my opinion, as a form of control. Because get this, 4 days after They were scared for Cassie's safety, so they sent the money. The wire instructions came over email. This linked me, the RICO organization, a criminal organization, Bad Boy, to what Diddy was doing privately. Again, the lines are blurred. Wendy Peppercorn said, "You're doing a great job. Y'all hit that like button to move up this algorithm." Okay, so also they said that needed to pay $20K, blah, 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 blah. Okay, they needed to pay the $20K because Diddy demanded it, blah, blah, blah. 4 days after they sent this, guess what happened? I'll tell you what happened. Diddy 100% sent the money back to Cassie and her family. Diddy sent the money back to Cassie and the family. So you requested that $20,000 because you requested that $20,000 because you somehow thought they wasn't going to have it. You thought that they weren't going to have that money, and you could threaten Cassie's family into sending their daughter back to you for you to abuse. Cassie's mom and dad said, "You got another MF thing coming. We will sell this whole house and everything we have in our lives to protect our daughter." Okay? We will sell everything we have. They took the home equity out. Again, I need for you guys to hear the diabolical nature. You sent that girl home back in blue. You've been cheating on the whole time. I find it odd that all the blogs and everything ain't talking about Diddy was the liar, Diddy was the addict, Diddy was the one cheating, and Diddy was the wrong one. It's all curtains and quiet since that's been exposed, okay? You can't cheat on somebody that does that. You can't cheat on someone that has a harem, okay? So anyway, let's think about it. You send her home black and blue because the diabolical, evil, you send her home black and blue. You know, because your assistant Capricorn card was CC'd on the email. Ivy Teacher Wilson said the best court coverage on the internet. Thank y'all. You know, because you sent her, because your personal assistant Capricorn card was CC'd on the email that Cassie told her mom and Capricorn that you had been threatening her. You said you were going to hurt her and Kid Cudi, and you said it was going to happen while you were out of the country, so your hands would be clean. You also said that you was going to release 2 tapes, one on Christmas Day. Imagine flying home to see your family, and everybody's going to know what's been going on. And another one soon after. Soraya Melicio said, "Love you, Tisa. I love you too. Thank you, Mama." And then what happens? All that shit happens, and instead of showing any type of shame, instead of showing any type of integrity, instead of doing anything, what do? You send an extortion in my thing. You send an extortion thing to her mama and demand $20K for the money you dumped into your little girl who you're sitting there taking pictures of her bruises. Diddy, and you did it because you thought the family couldn't come up with the money.
Diddy, that's why I said Diddy is Heartless. He is a demon. He going straight to, y'all know he going.
And you thought since the family couldn't come up with the money, they would encourage Cassie to run back with you. But you had another thing coming. Anyway, the mama said that she took photos of Cassie on Christmas Eve with a Polaroid camera. Polaroid was popping back then, right? They took, also I want to say thank you to Jocelyn Rosa. You said, "Keep up the goodies work." Thank you. Also, Polaroid camera, December 2011. Pics of Cassie. She was black and blue. She bruised. They asked you why she did it. She said, "I did it to memorialize this." She said that she had been beaten by Sean Combs. They said that Cassie shaved her head in 2009. Bruises all over her body with legs, back, on her buttocks. It was a mess. Oh, listen, shout out to Psalms 23:91. Thank you so much. Also, yes, let the Lord cover me and protect me and guide my steps. Okay. They said that they also, the first time she learned about the abuse, she had kind of asked, because she saw a blind item about Cassie being beaten up in the car, but she called Cassie, and Cassie was like, "Ma, it's not true. Don't worry about it." Okay. Yeah. They said after Christmas, Kid Cudi came to visit Cassie at her mom's house. He stayed for a few days, right? Then the next time she saw Diddy was in February. They came to a Fox Hill casino for opening, and Diddy showed up with Cassie, and he didn't even care. Anyway, the next time she saw Cassie is in April that same year. Diddy beat up Cassie. They said that there was one incident that happened in August. It was Cassie's 30th birthday. Diddy was invited to the birthday party. However, the family traveled to celebrate with her. She was living in Los Angeles. Cassie had been around Diddy and Diddy stole her phone. Diddy is such a BA ninja. Ashley T, thank you so much for the super chat.
He sure is. He's a little wimp. He's a wimp. Scared of her mama. Scared of her mama, cause her mama was gonna get him. He was scared.
Diddy is a BA ninja. He stole.
Uh oh. Did I get too happy?
Cassie's phone from her, right? And and Cassie's mom said I was there, and her and Diddy got into a huge argument outside Cassie's apartment. It was D-Rock, his security was standing in between. Imagine letting your anyway, they had an argument outside the apartment. They said that. Oh, also Cassie's dad was there in court today, right? Just a heads up. I think that was Cassie's dad. Anyway, she said she had Cassie's mom had an argument with Diddy outside of Cassie's apartment on Cassie's 30th birthday. They said Cassie was upstairs. D-Rock was standing in between them. They said, "And what were you doing?" She said, "I was yelling and screaming and trying to hit Sean Combs, and I'm glad she was." Let me tell you something. Violence isn't the answer. But shout out to Drea from Mob Wives. But sometimes it is. She said she was hitting and screaming and yelling and trying to hit Diddy because she was like, "Give me my daughter's phone back," right? She can't recall what the specifics were, but guess what? He gave that phone right on out, right? And guess what Diddy did? Being the punk he is, Diddy took Cassie's car after that. Hibiscus Rose said, "Tisa, take care of yourself." Thank you so much. And Happy said, "God is with you, Tisa. Prayers changes everything." He is right here, right by me. Diddy G said, "Thank you for reporting the truth." You're welcome. Yolanda Washington said, "We love you, Tisa." Oh, thank you. God bless you and protect you. Thank you, guys. Thank you for the prayers. And Wolfie said, "P. Diddy, P. Yuki." Exactly. So Cassie's mom got her phone back. And Diddy, being the idiot he is, took Cassie's car. And they celebrated the 30th birthday party. And I believe she said Diddy was not at the birthday. Get this. Cassie's mom made Diddy look like such scum of the earth. Cassie's mom made Diddy look like exactly what he is, Mr. Tootsie Roll. Cassie's mom really bought into Diddy's, brought Diddy's horror into focus so much that when it was time for Mark Agnophilia to question her, Mark Agnophilia stood up and shuffled over like Stuart Little, and she was like, "Miss Ventura, no questions at this time," and then meekly shuffled over and sat there. And Diddy was sitting there looking off to the side. And you know what the best moment of that?
Yeah,
Cassie's mom came off that stand. And when I say she gave a look that would kill, and as she walked off that stand, she stared Diddy down. Like, I mean, stared him down. Her energy was palpable. The whole court could see. She stared Diddy down the whole time she was walking from the stand, like, stared him down like, who gonna say something? Stared him down and let him know she's not afraid of him. His time of terror is over. His reign is over. Diddy, your days are numbered, and I can't wait until the guilty verdict comes out. And guess what? You know what Diddy, the beater of women, the stealer of cars, the man that was turning bright, you know what he did? He sat there looking stupid, afraid to look back at Cassie's mama, who literally, outside of all the people in this organization, stepped to him and let him know, not on my watch. Diddy was sitting there looking at the air, too scared to look back at Cassie's mom. Y'all, listen, it was dramatic. When I tell you it was dramatic.
Y'all, I gotta let it go. Okay, I hope y'all enjoyed it. Please hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't. I gotta go. When my mama call, I gotta roll. All right, I thank y'all for joining Valentine TV. I appreciate it so much. I'll see y'all later, okay? See you, fat boo.